So after leaving Tassie, we've made our way to Casterton in the Western Districts of Victoria to catch up with family and obviously make sure we've got everything tickety-boo before we head away. We talked about preparation of the vehicle before we go in terms of services and things to be checked. And there's a couple other things that we probably should touch on that make a good touring vehicle for you when you head off on your big trip. So let's have a look at some of those things on the Prado. So one of the first things we did when we bought the Prado was have a snorkel fitted. Now the snorkel is obviously makes the vehicle look good, but it improves where the air intake comes into the vehicle and brings it in a lot higher, so it gives it much cleaner air. Obviously it's great too for river crossings, makes that process a whole lot safer. One of the things with a snorkel though, of course, is to make sure you know where your airbox is so that you can clean it out on a regular basis. So know where it is. You've been on the dusty roads for a long time, make a start of your startup process to clean that out as well. Also, one of the good things to think about is the foam socks for the top of the snorkel. This will obviously filter out a lot of the finer dust before it even gets to the airbox and help preserve the life of your engine. Next thing we fitted was the ARB diff breathers. Now this was recommended to us by our son, who is a mechanic, and helps prevent water getting into your diffs. You're driving along on your hot road, you're plunging into those iconic river crossings like the Ivanhoe crossing, and when that happens there's an opportunity for water to get into your diff, which can make life interesting and potentially damaging for the vehicle. We also had the catch can installed in our vehicle. Now this is great to reduce the amount of carbon that builds up in the engine, extends the life of the vehicle, and so one of those things, again, it's only as good as your use of it. Make sure you empty it regularly. The recommendation I think is about every 5,000 kilometres. I have it in my calendar for around the end of the month to check how many Ks I've done and then empty out the catch can. So make sure that's on your list to do. So let's have a look at the back of the vehicle, what we've done there. So with the advent of stone guards and that on the likes of our vans, one of the problems that started to occur was broken windscreens in the backs of cars as a result of stones deflecting forward and hitting the rear of the vehicle. For us, we utilise the Plasweld rear window protectors. These, as you can see, suction cup onto the back of the vehicle, and we've used these now for 4 years with absolutely outstanding results. And all we do when we get back home is remove those, clean them up, put them back in the box that was provided, and they're good to go again for the next trip. Great insurance for not too much money. Highly recommend the Plasweld rear window protectors. A great place, the S Lagoon. There is free camping down here for self-contained vehicles for up to 30 days. Exercise equipment around the place as well for those of us who need to keep trim while we're travelling. So spend some money in the town. Great little food works, a few other places, some great coffee places. Good one to check out. Home of the Kelpie, so come and have a look.